Uses and gratifications theory asserts that people use media to gratify specific needs and wants. And unlike many media theories that view media users as passive, uses and gratifications see users as active agents who have control over their media consumption. This theory relies on two principles. Media users are active in the selection of the media they consume, and they are aware of their reasons for selecting different media options. The greater control and choice brought about by new media has opened up new avenues of uses and gratifications research, and has led to the discovery of new gratifications in regards to social media. Recent studies have shown that users' psychological and sociological characteristics can enhance or mitigate media effects. However, research on influences of users' different psychological characteristics is still scarce. This leads me into the question I will be researching. How do social media platforms generate value for users, and what is the relationship between interaction and value for those users? I will be undertaking this research question primarily through a literature review, drawing upon the studies of Sheldon and Bryant and their dissemination of the motives for Instagram use as a means to dissect how Instagram users generate value from their interactions with the platform, as well as the articles published by Whiting and Hamilton to compare and contrast value generated for users from traditional media and Facebook. Furthermore, as this topic draws heavily upon the uses and gratifications theory of media use, I will also be drawing upon the readings of Katz and Blumler, and I will be presenting this through an essay or report form. I believe undertaking my research through a literature review will provide certain benefits, such as consolidating what is already known about the topic and identifying where the gaps are, to develop perspectives into my response, and to provide evidence into that response. In terms of ethical considerations, under the UTS Research Integrity and Ethics Guidelines, the eventual essay will be considered low risk, as I will not be collecting personal, sensitive, or confidential information from any participant surveys or interviews. But there are still considerations that need to be made, particularly the dimension of bias, which will be overcome through the use of multiple scholarly articles and a wide array of research and opinions, and not cherry-picking or skim-reading articles to ensure that my understanding of previous research is complete and accurate when relaying it in the essay and to the audience. In regards to limitations, the most prevalent is the longitudinal limitation, where the time available for me to investigate and research the problem is constrained by the due date. As there is little over a month to complete the essay, I have chosen this topic as I believe that it is specific and straightforward enough that I'll be able to report and complete the essay in a timely manner. In addition to this is the limitation of the age of data. As I'm using secondary data sources from articles, if the data is no longer relevant or too old, then any assumptions made based on this data would be compromised. Finally, there is the limitation of demographic factors, where factors including country of origin, income level, and religion of any participants in articles being reviewed may have extenuating effects on the research topic, and as such, I will need to find articles that present data from different demographics. Ultimately, I look forward to investigating this topic and disseminating how and why people gain value and satisfaction from the interactions with social media. Thank you.